RudeNation. Oh, man. If only you were here during the pre-recording preamble we do. It was a little more cinnamon sugar.
Sure.
In our tasty pumpkin beers, it's September. Actually,
it's spooky season.
Well, it's Xtember. According to Tom. Tom quoted Xtember.
Yes.
Or coined Xtember. 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 It's Xtember.
Is it Xtember?
I don't know.
I don't think it's Xtember.
It's Xtember.
Okay, cool.
We want to talk to you about your Xtember car warranty. We are the RudeBoyz, and we're going to be talking about X-Men. Possibly. I don't know. It's been.
There's a lot of shit going.
A
lot of shit's gone on.
A lot of shit's gone on. We took a little break, scheduling conflicts, whatnot, what have you. Nobody listens, but it's all good because we're here. We're back. We're gonna presumably talk about X-Men. If not, we're gonna dovetail this beautifully into the next issue. I was gonna say, which is ironic, of the RudeBoyz Top 10.
Yes.
So between this and that, we're gonna be talking about story arcs in X-Men. Who the fuck am I? I'm Sherm.
I'm Tom.
We're the RudeBoyz. Episode 154. Just pulled notes up. But yes, it's Xtember. Tommy said it's spooky season.
It's also spooky season.
So what does that mean? What do we have in our mouths?
We have some Jacko Pumpkin Ale by Sam Adams.
Miller doesn't do a pumpkin ale.
No, they don't.
They just do Miller. They do light. They do the High Life. They do the 64. No pumpkin.
MGD.
Yeah, I guess, and the same with Budweiser, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. It is what it is.
Fucking nerds.
I guess so, man. Boring. That's the buttons. But we're drinking Jacko Pumpkin Ale, one of my favorite pumpkin brews. Yes. Limited release. Thank you, Sam Adams, for driving this from Boston straight to us.
From Boston!
Your
cousin from Boston!
Is that a quote?
That's a commercial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Anyway, let's drink this up, Tom. Let's suck this down. Just clink it up.
Sugar to sugar.
Our rim slapped. That's good. I like that.
I love when my rim slaps with yours. And especially after you lick it.
You see me licking the rim right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually better at rim jobs. This is a light rim job I gave you. I gave myself a rim job too.
What's a rim job? Well, that's
who said that. Someone said that, right?
Kyle's mother from the South Park movie.
What's a rim job? Anyway,
and then Cartman's mom proceeds to explain what it is.
Oh yes, that's an anniversary coming up, right? Didn't we talk about this off air?
What, the movie?
Yeah.
The movie's so good.
The movie is hilarious. I probably came close to peeing my pants.
Surprisingly.
They're not Paramount, right?
I'm sure.
All right. Nobody know. Nation, shut the fuck up. We're having a fun time, all right?
Yeah.
Let's, we said we got a lot of Blitzkrieg news.
Lots of Blitzkrieg.
Let's
Starting off in games, as we always
stop. Gotta cue this up so I can edit the music in. Why don't we go into Blitzkrieg news? I'm throwing it to Tom now.
Who is it?
Starting off in games, as we always do. Yeah, fuck.
Perfect. 154 episodes. 6 beautiful years. We're in year 7.
Oh, for fuck's sakes.
That's how that works.
Numbers work that way? Numbers!
Come on.
Yeah, I know.
You would think I know how numbers work.
I know. You got the numbers on you.
It's in the blood.
Charles Martinet to step away from voicing Mario. Oh, no!
Yeah, this was... Yeah, this was... so, Charles Martinet has been the voice of Mario from even before Super Mario 64. 1996. He was, I think, like in a Mario Teaches Typing for the computer, but obviously Mario 64 is the most well-known usage of Charles Martinet's voice in Mario, and he's gone on to voice Mario, Luigi, all the Mario variations, Wario, Waluigi's, you know what I mean? He had 2 parts in the Super Mario Brothers movie. He was like the little Jumpman parody, and he was Mario's dad.
Nice.
So literally the last thing we heard Charles Martinet say, obviously he's still alive. I mean, this week's been pretty brutal, so who knows?
It's not over.
Charles Martinet, watch out. Yeah, I hope this isn't, like prophetic anyway. Anyway.
The Reaper's working OT!
Reaper.
I said Reaper.
Okay. Woo.
What you think I said?
Not Reaper. Raper. Anyway. The Grim Raper. Watch out for him.
Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you?
The last thing he said to Mario, or the last thing we heard him say in a Mario-esque voice so far was, he's so proud of his voice.
Fuck yourself.
Yeah, right? Get the fuck. No, so he's stepping away from being Mario.
Okay.
Nintendo's moving in a different direction. We just had like a Mario Wonder Direct, so there was some sound effects out there. They didn't really sound like Charles Martinet or like stock sound effects from Charles Martinet. It sounded a little. It wasn't like, "What's up, man? I'm Mario." It was like that, or Chris Pratt or anything like that. But it's an end of an era. You know what I mean? And hopefully we don't go to artificial intelligence to just recreate his voice. Because I hope not. But anyway.
Kari joins the Turtles and Co. Karai, whatever.
That's Shredder's daughter.
Right. Didn't Donatello have a thing for her?
I think it's in April and stuff. Like, there's always been some sort of... Like,
wait, April,
not in the
April
same...
had a thing for her?
No. Oh, Donatello.
Yeah.
Because I know in the CG Nickelodeon one, they shipped Donatello in April together. But yeah, like I think Karai's usually with like Leonardo because it's more of like an honor thing. But anyway, Karai is joining the Ninja Turtles video game. Already happened because we have August 31st. So I think it's called Dimension Shell Shock or something like that. It's DLC. It's got Yusaki Ojimbo. It's got Karai, which is interesting because this game takes a lot out of the 80s cartoon, and Karai was never in the 80s cartoon. So it's
I think she was just such a... she was such a...
She's in the lore, in the comics, and the other iterations going forward.
She was in Last Ronin.
Yeah. Yeah, she was.
She was actually kind of being like, "Yo, brother, don't be a dick."
We should, we should definitely dabble in some of that. Whatchamacallit on Game Pass. What game?
The Last Ronin game.
Oh, the Last Ronin game. Yes, okay.
Did you see the trailer that they dropped? Like,
yeah, like, hey, we're making this, and here's some things for it. Yeah, I need to see gameplay for that.
I'm fucking hard already.
But this DLC is out on. We're talking about what was it? It was a Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadow. What the fuck was the game called?
Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge. Thank you, Tom. And it's called Dimension Shell Shock. It's got 2 characters. We should check it out on Game Pass next time.
Cool.
Do a little streamings on that.
Xbox 360 store to close July 2024.
Yep, this is a eventuality, inevitability, one would say, that all these old stores are closing down, and you can still access things you have purchased, but this really affects the Xbox 360 stuff that isn't backwards compatible. If you have a disc or you have something that already can run on a One or a Series X or S, you're still good. But you can't go download new shit. Does that make sense? I mean, that's just like all, like when the Wii U and the 3DS shop closed, you know what I mean? Like, it's the same bullshit. So, alright, Tommy's ready to go. There you go. Tommy's home, there we go. But yeah, July 2024.
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Deets.
So Konami had like a little bit of a presser. And you want the rim? I mean the plate? There you go. You want a wet paper towel?
No, one of that bill is.
Oh shit. You're gonna just... Ooh, look at you. Getting all fancy.
It's all wet in there.
So Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 was previewed a couple weeks ago. And some details kind of go as follows. They're shooting for the PS5 and 4 and Xbox and PC. They're shooting for 1080p, 60 FPS. On the Switch, though, it gets a little hairy. It's going to be... they're shooting down to 30 frames per second for those, which people are hum-bumming about.
I don't know how Mortal Kombat's going to look on fucking
Switch. That is a very fair point. I don't really...
I'm also waiting for reviews of Red Dead Redemption on the Switch.
I mean, it's out already.
I know. I need to find reviews before I go and spend money.
Here's the deal. For me personally, the frame rate doesn't really matter. Like, I've dabbled with in some PS5 games where you can switch between performance or you can either get like great graphics or you can get great FPS. The frames per second really doesn't affect me that much. I don't know why. Maybe because I'm used to 30 or whatever. I don't know. I really got to check into it, but needless to say, I'm getting it on Switch. I'm a big fan of the franchise. I might get it on another system just for ease of streaming, so I can maybe stream some of it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I'm going to still play it on Switch.
Or I can stream it and you can mock me for dying all the time.
Dying!
Another thing that came through I saw on the Twitter sphere.
The X sphere.
Is the... Whatever. Yeah, lick the rim while you look at me.
That. I might make eye contact with my rim jobs.
So the actors and writers strike might now be affecting the video game industry.
This just came out. Breaking news. Yeah, the SAG-AFTRA, the Screen Actors Guild, Actors Union, is now reaching out to those in the video game industry, in the performance sector, to assist with their strike, which is only fair because
it might affect Spider-Man though, which sucks.
Well, I mean, Spider-Man, from what I understand, Spider-Man's coming out in a month's time. I'd imagine that game is cooked, voice acting done. I know that the actors who do participate in the strike cannot participate in any sort of advertisement or promotion for that. Look at you. Sprinkle it on the head. You know I love the taste of the head like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that might affect that.
Spoonful of sugar makes the beer go down.
So, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Losing our fucking minds here.
Absolutely, yes.
Comics!
Comic news.
DC reveals sequels to Batman 89 and Superman 78. I did not read Superman 78 yet.
Did I send you this link, though, or no?
You probably did. We send a lot of things to each other.
I do. Yeah, so, from what I understand, this one's going to be dealing
I said we
with...
send each other a lot of
Yeah.
things. Not just you. You're not the only guilty one.
That's fair. I think the Batman 89 sequel is dealing with Scarecrow, who is now kind of tongue-in-cheekly drawn as Jeff Goldblum, I think. The Superman 78 one, I have no idea. I do not follow the Superman 78 stuff. But you enjoyed Batman 89,
It was
right?
fun. I enjoyed it.
Right. So
Very fun.
excited to read that, and it sounds like it's been well-received, enough to get a sequel.
Movies.
Movie talk.
Prey comes to physical RudeTober the 3rd.
I'm a big fan of this. We loved Prey when we watched
did.
it on Hulu, and we're glad it's coming out to physical. And I'm going to pick it up. Because I don't want a steel box edition, steel book, whatever.
Just regular.
I just want a regular jewel case. Like, that's it.
My shit's my shit gets open and then it goes into the book.
You do that with your movies too?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. It opens my room up.
What do you do with the boxes?
Hmm?
What do you do with the boxes?
I box them.
So you still got the boxes, but you don't put them on display.
Correct.
Because you have a book of discs.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I like the display shelf for my action figures.
That's understandable. All right.
It lights up. I'll show it to you.
Okay. Weird. Continue. But yeah, I'm excited about this. You know what? We haven't done, honestly, we were going to do a Predator episode. Maybe we'll do that in October.
Didn't we do it?
No, we tried. And we
You fell asleep.
We fell asleep watching
You
Predator.
fell asleep. You died.
I bricked real hard.
Trailer talk.
Yes.
Rebel Moon, Part 1, Child of Fire, comes out December 22nd. Part 2, The Scar Giver, April 19th, 2024.
So this is the Zack Snyder, not Star Wars movie he's making?
This motherfucker can't even make short trailers. It's a fucking 4-minute trailer.
It's a long one, man. And I'm guessing it's footage of both movies.
I'm sure.
And they're just, that's just the
I'm
release
so because
schedule.
Charlie Hunnam's in it.
So you did see it?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely, there's a lot. There's a lot going on.
Honestly, though, it looks fun.
It looks
check
like
it out.
It definitely has Star Wars elements to it, and I don't know, fucking Pegasuses and shit. Like, I'm like, okay,
he's just going crazy. He just snorted like a fucking
100%, yeah.
So much cinnamon sugar, and he's just like, yeah.
Yes. What'd you think of Sucker Punch?
Huh?
What'd you think of Sucker Punch? Never watched Sucker Punch?
Never saw Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch was stupid fun.
You're a big fan of it, I know.
Not a big fan of it, but like,
you're a fan of it for reasons.
Well, yeah, I'm a fan of it for reasons, but it also has like a very interesting atmosphere. Like, it never tries to do more than what it's trying to do. Does that make sense?
Batman vs Superman, we're looking at you.
Yeah, fair.
The whole Snyderverse, we're looking at you.
Looking at you.
The Killer
I did not see this.
is in select theaters RudeTober. and Netflix for November 10th.
Okay. What is The Killer?
It is an assassin movie starring Michael Fassbender.
Oh, okay. I heard about it. I didn't see the trailer.
I'm a big fan of Michael Fassbender. Best part of the Fox fucking X-Men movies. Yes. Him as Magneto? Fuck yes.
Yeah. No, I would
as a young Magneto?
Yeah.
Dude.
I thought James
McKellen?
McAvoy was good too.
Oh yeah.
I thought they were probably the best parts consistently.
Well, those movies were all about them.
Correct, yeah. So they had to really have some strong actors.
Exactly. And
you probably the best of the fucking those dumb alien movies that we got in the more recent year.
God, yeah. I forgot about those.
A lot of people did. And I think Michael Fassbender wished that people forgot about him.
Yeah.
Because he probably was like, great, yeah, work with Ridley Scott? Absolutely. What are we doing? Uh-oh. Anyway.
I think The Killer is Ridley Scott again.
I'll do some live research.
Yeah. TV
talk.
Disney Plus shows come to physical. Also, Loki and WandaVision September 26th and November 28th. Mando 1 and 2 December 12th.
David Fincher.
Yeah,
he was the dude that did, I think, Social Network and Seven and Zodiac and Gone Girl. He does things.
Gone Girl was really good.
Gone Girl was really good. Seven was really good.
Yeah. You saw Gone Girl? I
Yes.
think you did.
I saw Gone Girl.
Gone Girl was fucked up and long.
Yeah. But anyway, so more Disney Plus shows. Because obviously, Prey is owned by was put out by 20th Century Studios, which is now owned by Disney. So Disney Plus is they're putting out physical media for their Disney Plus shows. First two seasons of Mandalorian, Loki season 1, and WandaVision. Pretty cool. Tom just gave the dates. I don't need to relay them. I will probably get the Mandalorian. I realized I didn't after Rogue One. Actually, not even after Rogue One. Rogue One is the only modern Star Wars thing I bought on DVD.
It's fine.
Like, I bought the last time they released the prequel and original trilogies on Blu-ray, I think, the first time. It didn't touch the sequel trilogy at all.
Yeah.
It didn't get Solo. Rogue One was the only one. So
I didn't get Solo either. I like Solo.
I watched it a couple months ago. And yeah, it was fine.
With what we're going to be talking about, the sequels just piss me off so much
more.
more.
What are we talking about, Tom? I don't know.
We'll get to it.
Oh, righty.
MCU Disney Plus show dates get shuffled.
Yes, this is new, and it all is in lieu of the
writer strike.
Not writer strike, but I guess through the whole strikes going on. Writer strike, actor strike, whatever. MCU Disney Plus series shuffled dates. What If Season 2 is now penciled for Christmas 2023. Echo. Everybody asked for that. January 2024. X-Men 97 will be early 2024. They renamed the Agatha series, Tom. I know you were waiting for more details on that. It's now called Darkhold Diaries. That is early fall 2024. Ironheart is undated. Sorry, Ironheart fan. And Daredevil, Born Again, and Wonder Man has been paused production-wise, which is a bummer. But this is what happens. Wonder Man!
Wonder Boy! Fucking Tenacious D.
Yes.
Who's actually going on tour.
Yes, they are.
I don't think they're hitting New York, though.
Wonder Man is this gentleman, I think. I cannot pronounce his name.
Okay.
His name is Yahya Abdul Mateen II. He was in Aquaman as Manta.
Okay.
And he was, I guess, young Morpheus in The Matrix.
Okay.
The new one. And he's, I think, the new Candyman? Yes. Well, he's top billed, so maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
Trailer Talk.
Okay, Trailer Talk.
Wrestlers. September 13th.
Yeah, okay, so this is the show that is taking a look at OVW on Netflix. Which is pretty
cute.
cool. Yeah. Al Snow hasn't been canceled yet, right? Like, he hasn't said anything that was like... I mean, he's Al Snow. Nobody really should take him seriously at all.
I mean, Mick Foley says horrible things about Al Snow.
Well, so, I mean... So I guess
if anyone should be canceled, it's Mick Foley.
No.
Like, I had to think about that.
I had to think about that, yeah, because I know he was like kind of creepy friends with Melina a little bit, and they worked that into an angle.
What, with Batista?
No, with Ric Flair. Because when Flair and him were feuding, because everybody needed to see that. I guess because he never saw it, so he might as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess Al Snow's not canceled yet.
Good.
So, which good, yay, great. I don't know. There was on like that shoot RF shoots they do.
Shoot. Let me tell you.
Someone said as a question that they gave to Al Snow when he's doing his shoot interview. The quote was, and I'm paraphrasing that to Al Snow. You once said that only matches that draw money should be considered good. So therefore, is it safe to say you've never had a good match in your life? Which is fucked up, but hey,
and I'm sure
it's Al Snow.
I'm sure he
probably
he's
giggled
such
at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just another, OVW is I would say the unsung hero of the Ruthless Aggression era, because they gave us John Cena, Brock Lesnar, Batista, Randy Orton, Shelton Benjamin,
It's it went OVW, FCW, NXT.
Yes, correct.
And that was the evolve.
They had, so
and now
early in the, I guess the post Monday Night Wars era, it was OVW and Deep South Wrestling. Deep South gave you guys like maybe like Kofi Kingston. They gave you guys like, I think maybe Rico. Like not obviously the bigger names, but like I think a lot of the WCW guys went to Deep South to get WWE-ified and to be brought up onto the main roster. But then Deep South went away or turned into FCW. And then everyone just went to FCW, and then FCW became NXT. Long story short. Which was a pretty long story, so I don't know what to tell you.
What a roller coaster.
What a story, Marks.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah!
November 16th.
Exciting. This is pretty cool.
And
this is an anime now.
Yes.
And I think it's called what is it called? Like Scott Pilgrim Takes Back or something like
shit
that.
Like that.
It gave it its own little fun sequel.
Yeah.
It isn't a twist. I thought so. Sorry. All good.
This
I did.
And I got everybody.
Yeah, no, and I think this is like one of those passion projects that I'm sure everybody involved with the Edgar Wright movie was like, had a good time.
Yeah.
So then they're like, oh, let's kind of recapture that magic again with an animated take on the Scott Pilgrim franchise. And I like that. And then maybe people realize Scott Pilgrim's not a great character, but that's the point.
He's kind of a jerk.
He is a jerk.
Ramona's too good for him.
Knives is too good for him.
Knives was too good for him.
Scott sucks.
Anyone was too good for him.
That's
the only thing about Sam Adams.
Kim was too good.
Yeah. Sam Adams is so heady. That's the only
thing.
A
lot of herd. But yeah, no, I'm excited for this.
I am too. I mean, I'm glad to see that Elizabeth Mary Winstead is doing things.
Getting work.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially after Birds of Prey. You all forgot about that, didn't you?
Which, fun fact, I didn't know she was married to Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Sir Alec McGuinness, yes. Ewan McGregor.
I hate you.
And they have a kid who's in Book of Boba Fett. Not Book of Boba Fett. Obi-Wan.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Was he Luke?
No, it was a young woman, young girl.
Was he right? Was she right?
No, it was a cameo.
Oh, okay.
Like not a cameo, but like slap a alien wig on her and like, oh shit, that's Ewan McGregor's daughter.
Okay,
like that. What else do we got?
Percy Jackson, December 20th.
Fuck, I didn't see this one.
I haven't come up with anything cool X-Men related for December yet.
What do you mean?
Cool name.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to have a cool name,
yes,
Tom.
None of our names are cool. Like fucking
Rootober's dope. I like Rootober.
And Tom Bember's dumb.
X-Tember, though, that's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. That's not bad.
All right.
Percy Jackson, I did not say.
He gives me X-Tember, won't give me Tom Bember when
Tom Bember was like
when I just shit on myself.
Dick.
I
did not see this Percy Jackson.
What were your feelings on the movie, though?
It was fine.
And the books.
The books I enjoyed.
I know you've done the books.
I read the books before.
You actually got me on the books.
Yeah, because they were easy reads. I'm a dumb reader. It had Greek mythology, and I feel like it treated the myths appropriately.
Yeah,
that's one of my very few pet peeves that if you're gonna do like, I love the Disney movie Hercules, but I cannot stand that they call him Hercules because it should be Heracles. Because
that's the Roman style?
The Roman style is Hercules, but this is Greek myths. You're dealing with Zeus and Hera. You're not dealing with Jupiter and Minerva. I forget the Hera. Is it Saturn? Maybe Saturn.
How do you feel about them doing the live action Disney Hercules?
I don't.
Apparently, Taron Egerton's being looked at.
Okay, cool. I don't know. I gotta see.
And Ariana Grande is being looked at to play Meg.
I'm okay with that.
This looks dope.
I gotta see the trailer.
Edge's in
it. Yes, I can
he,
see that.
He plays Ares,
right?
yes. And I'm like, you know what? Acceptable.
So you were saying the books I liked. The movie I thought was fine. Like, whatever. Like, they had to take liberties because, you know, you got to make it I think it was less than 2 hours. It had to be.
Yeah. I'm glad they're making it a series and we can maybe get a true...
And I hope they don't cancel it right off the bat, which they will, because that's how these corporations work. You know what I mean? And then wipe it off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
But you know, like even so the movies, I enjoyed the cast. You didn't see a lot of it, right? Because you got it was
what's her name?
I think Sean Bean was Zeus.
Mm-hmm.
The dude, the guy who played French in The Departed, and he was the villain in Black Widow. Ron Stevenson or something like that. I forget. Ray Stevenson,
who is in Ahsoka.
Oh no, they're not him. I'm sorry. I don't know who I'm thinking of. Not Ray Stevenson.
Paul Sorvino?
No. You're just gonna name names at me. And like Pierce Brosnan was the Minotaur. Not the Minotaur, the Centaur. Mm-hmm. Who was like the teacher. I'm sprinkling the rim.
Who played what's her name?
I'm giving you the Jack Nicholson. Alexandria Daddario.
Yes. Yeah. Annabelle? What's her name? Or Annabeth.
She had a name? Annabeth, I think it was.
Yeah. You want me to open it with my fucking teeth?
What do you want? I don't know.
Use your words.
Exactly. Use your words.
You fucking mook.
Yes, Alexandria Daddario.
Yeah. The movie was good. I'm glad I didn't see the movie in theaters. Let me put it that way.
I saw it in theaters. It was alright. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like, okay, so like Greek mythology needs to have a certain like respect to it. Like, God of War 1 and 2 was almost like, yeah, alright. Like I give you that. 3 went off the deep end, and I think even then at that point, that's when I was getting a little tired of the franchise. Because then it was just like, we'll just be violent, and I'm like, yeah, I get what you're doing, fine. And I forget if they called that they might have called that Hercules, that Hercules, whatever. And that's when I was like, nope, you lost me there. Because you're trying to be like, you're pulling like Icarus, and you're pulling like, you know, Daedalus and stuff like, you know, names you don't hear. And you know, Hercules is obviously the more well known. What are you gonna do? Percy Jackson, December 20th. 20th. Yep. Yes, Disney Plus.
I mean, do we really want to go into All In?
If you want to talk about,
I mean,
Tom was there.
Yeah, I saw All In
live at Wembley, one of the 80,000 strong.
Big fucking air quotes on that.
Well, apparently 80,000 plus tickets were bought. That's all I gotta say.
It was fine.
I saw you in the Discord. You're like, I put a solid 6.
It was. I mean, Soraya winning, I was okay with.
Right.
I think she deserves it. I'm glad Toni Storm didn't win it, and I'm glad Brooke Baker didn't win. If Sheeta...
So you would have been better... You would have been okay with a Sheeta retain...
Absolutely, okay. But Soraya winning... I've been a Paige fan, Soraya, whatever, for a long time.
I remember the day she debuted, we were at Voda's.
I freaked.
You freaked out, yeah.
Now, did I freak out there with her, or when Kofi won? Probably when Kofi won.
Kofi won the belt?
Yeah, when Kofi won the belt. I mean,
you freaked out then. But I think we were all expecting that because that was... The story had to end that way. Yeah. You know, it had to end with Kofi. We didn't know Paige was showing up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But Kofi winning, man.
Right. Oof. That was still... Yeah.
And like and I remember, you know, the boys were like, "Why Tom?"
Every Royal Rumble and Money in the Bank leading to that, Tom was like, "This is Kofi's year."
Well, they all thought it was a joke that I was a big Kofi fan.
They kind of did, yeah.
And you're like, no, he's a Kofi. He's been a Kofi supporter from day one.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Saraya, very cool. MJF, Adam Cole winning the Ring of Honor titles, awesome.
I'm glad they are continuing with that. They treated All In, I think, appropriately. Like, they were like, here's our supercard. We're not going to try to swerve for the
house.
Yeah, we're not going to try to make a plot twist.
Yeah, I don't know.
Making plot twist sakes. You know what I mean? Like,
fucking John Moxley became a human porcupine.
He did that like in
sure
New Japan, I think,
CCW.
earlier with the fucking sticks, right?
Yeah.
The bamboo shivs, whatever you want to call them.
Skewers,
brother.
Stupid.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's the garbage wrestling Tom's not a fan of, which I appreciate. Which is what it is. What else? What was your match of the night? You think? What was the match that you thought maybe from bell to bell was the best one?
What?
Because I didn't see this pay-per-view.
Jericho Ospreay was real good.
Really?
That was real good.
Okay. You don't like Will Ospreay, or you don't like Zack Sabre Jr.?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't like either.
Okay.
Zack Sabre Jr. has a boring style. I don't like the technical style.
Okay. What don't you like about Will Ospreay?
His style.
Okay.
And he
his high flying stuff. Yeah.
No. Oh, Will Ospreay?
Yeah, Will Ospreay.
Sorry, they're both British. I get them mixed up. Just him.
Australian, whatever.
Same.
From the British Empire.
It's same thing.
Okay. They're interchangeable. In
I just don't like them.
Okay, that's fair.
Hated the Stadium Stampede.
Yeah, you don't like the garbage style matches. You can do without that.
I mean, Hook, Jungle Boy is what it was. It was fine.
Right. Doesn't sound like your socks were still on.
Yeah.
Okay.
The crowd was dead.
Really?
The crowd was fucking dead.
Well, in that giant empty stadium.
I know. MJF and Cole was cool. They did this one spot where they kept throwing a chair back and forth. I was like, that's kind of funny. I dig that.
Do you appreciate that? Do you appreciate more like spots like that in like this is cinema? You know, like shit like that. Do you appreciate that in wrestling matches?
What do you
mean? Like they're obviously doing a bit in a wrestling match that can be replayed in a video package for their whole history. You know what I'm saying? Like, take the Bloodline storyline, for example.
Or Judgment Day.
Or Judgment Day. Like, they can go to these spots in previous matches. In the matches. Like, maybe Sammy not, reluctant to give a chair to the Usos. Because that's a spot that's going to now be replayed when Sammy turns on the Bloodline. You know what I mean? Like, or there's questioning.
No,
are you okay with that? Like,
yeah.
as long as it's not overblown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, a solid 6.
Solid 6.
Like, it was very okay.
The best I could give you. Solid 6.
Really, and fuck Tony Khan, man. Allowing so much drama. Fuck CM Punk.
We should have done the Pepsi and Perry. We should have done that, Punk and Perry. I sent you that joke, right?
Oh yeah.
It's like a rum and Coke, but it's a Pepsi and Jack.
Yeah.
Served not in a glass.
Oh yeah. I know. Yeah. No. Punk is vile. Never liked him. Well, that's not true. I did like him.
Yeah. I don't. Did you see the video, the TikTok I posted in the Discord? It takes you back to 2011 when Punk, I think, just came back. He went won the title, went away for a week, came back, and then they kind of tried to do a Summer Punk, but it didn't work out. Yeah, they're nice.
You will never catch that Summer Punk with Ring of Honor.
I didn't think with Ring of Honor, it wasn't like. I mean, I think it was hot because it was like, what else is going on? I hate to say it.
Yeah.
Like, what was it? He was like, I'm gonna leave, and then what? I mean, he did the same thing in WWE and a bigger promotion, a bigger stage, and they just didn't do anything of that. But the whole point is that they were setting up for a Triple H CM Punk match, and Punk's like, I want to be the catalyst for change, like that's why I came back. And then Triple H is like, that's fine, but here's the deal: you say you want to be the catalyst for change, but only if you're on top. Like, I want to make like half of this people loves you, half of the people loves the product where it is, like I'm good. We can it be better? Sure, but you want it better when you're the one on top.
Yeah.
And Triple H said something along the lines of like, and the difference between me and you, like we're very similar, but the difference between me and you is I will say I'm stepping on you to get to the top. You want to be some sort of martyr. And I hate to say it, but
Why Triple H is a goat.
Seems like we're here again, everybody.
Sorry. I mean, I know there are a lot of people in our Discord group that fucking hate Triple H. And I'm like, fine, he did a lot of shady shit.
Right.
But again, he made it aware that he was doing the
Yeah, that is
shit.
true, yeah.
He was like, yo, I'm going to... I'm gonna fuck you.
And I'm gonna fuck Stephanie.
Yeah.
And I'm getting in the business. I'm getting in the family.
Exactly.
Nothing you can do about it.
Trying to hit the bricks, you know. I don't know. I've been a Triple H fan. I think Triple H is a fucking goat.
Right.
And, yeah, that's that.
That's that. Solid 6.
Solid 6.
From our man. We got Payback tonight. We'll see how that goes. Payback, whatever.
I envision Finn getting kicked out of Judgment Day.
I think Finn getting kicked out of Judgment Day.
And then JD Madungus takes over.
Really?
What's his initials?
JD. That's why I'm surprised they didn't put him in originally.
I know. He's so tiny.
He's a small boy.
He's a tiny guy.
He's a small boy. He's like Finn's little brother. I'm your little brother.
Well, Finn trained him.
Yeah, but I'm saying biologically.
He looks like a piece of shit that Finn might have taken.
Yes.
We're
obviously
stoked for Payback.
Well, we're obviously stoked for Payback, but we're obviously also delaying the inevitable. Because there's a lot of...
God, I don't want to do this.
The Grim Reaper...
I don't want to do this.
...has been out and about very recently. As of today, as per recording, has been out and about. Listen, all life is precious, but...
I know.
We gotta talk about these. This is probably our biggest... It's been a little bit since we recorded last, but these are...
It was one after the other.
Yeah,
Holy
it's been
shit.
a hell of a week for childhood heroes.
So we're going to start off with the most recent.
Yes.
Jimmy Buffett.
We're going this way. Okay, Jimmy Buffett.
He's, I mean, obviously known for, like, you know, here where we record on Long Island, like, the show he does at Jones Beach.
This is true, yeah. Wow,
people line up at, like...
Wow.
People will line up at, like, I shit you not, at, like, between 2 and 3 in the morning.
Yes.
Tailgating all day, drinking all day, and then going into the concert at like 7. I know people
that just go to the tailgate. Like they wouldn't even get tickets for the show.
Yeah, same.
Just go out and fucking party hard.
That sucks.
Yes, you know, Margaritaville,
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Which fun fact is my AOL screen name for a long time was called Cheeseburger.
Just cheese. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because, I don't know, for some reason...
Big fan of cheeseburgers or big fan of Jimmy Buffett?
Well, the assholes that I used to hang out with, because I'm a robust boy, called me Cheeseburger.
Cheeseburger?
Yeah. But I was edgy. It was Cheeseburger with a Z. Yep. I was fucking edgy. And then I was like, this is stupid. I'm changing my name.
Stupid.
It's like, fuck those clowns.
What do we do? What are we drinking? We'll drink one big one for everybody. Sorry.
Yeah, I should probably... calm down. It's gonna be a bit.
So Jimmy Buffett, rest in power.
Yes. Next is Arlene Sorkin, the original voice of Harley Quinn.
Correct. Yes. The inspiration for Harley Quinn, too. She was a soap opera actress, and I believe a college friend of Paul Dini. So when Paul Dini was trying to get Batman the Animated Series off the ground, he was looking for...
Sorry.
Can we not? Can we not? Every single time. We're talking about cheeseburger. You're doing a Jawa impression.
I couldn't stop myself.
It wouldn't be the Boyz
if we weren't I couldn't stop myself. You gotta make jokes.
She was a childhood friend, a childhood friend, a college roommate, whatever. A friend of Paul Dini.
Yes.
He was looking for new characters for the animated series. There's one clip of Arlene Sorkin, and I believe Days of Our Lives, where she's in a dream sequence. She's playing like a clown, like a very much like a 1940s, 50s clown.
Okay.
Top with the pointy hat and the red nose and stuff like that. And that inspiration alone gave way to Harley Quinn. So then he wanted Arlene Sorkin to do the voice of Harley Quinn. She, I believe, stepped away from the character. I know she stepped away after Arkham Asylum, because then I believe Tara Strong took over.
Right.
But I know, wasn't there another Batman animated series movie that was more recent? There's no way to know, but I remember, like, in that same style, like the DC verse. But anyway, you wouldn't have...
you had the Mr. Freeze one, and you had the...
Well, yeah, Master Phantasm, then the
Mr.
Freeze one. Then there was, like, the Batwoman one, which was in the DC verse.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I can pull it up real quick.
So yeah, needless to say, man, it's, it sucks. Original voice actor, Mark Hamill, I know, like, put something out about it, like, very heartbroken about her passing. Mark Hamill is a fucking treasure, and we need to protect him.
Batman Harley Quinn is what it's called.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it's
it
is not Arlene Sorkin. It was Kevin Conroy. No, it's Melissa Rauch. I don't know.
Oh, she's from Big Bang Theory.
Okay. I don't know how she sounds, but yeah, Bernadette.
Yeah. And then I think the other chick from Big Bang Theory, who's not Blossom, voices her in the show. Kaley Cuoco.
Oh yes, Kaley Cuoco voices her in. Yes. Yeah, so like, I mean, Arlene Sorkin
made
defined Harley Quinn. Yes, everybody now is really trying to catch up. The same way with Kevin Conroy voicing Batman. Like, live action notwithstanding, like, everybody is like, that's the voice. You know what I mean? Unless you want to do a different spin, like Diedrich Bader did for The Brave and the Bold. You know what I mean? Like, you want to do something different, but like that's the voice, man.
Yeah.
That's the voice for Harley Quinn. That's the voice for Batman.
That's who I read Batman as.
Yeah.
Like, Kevin Conroy, totally, and that's who I read Harley as.
Yeah. Totally understand.
The price will never be right again.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Wow. Death is a bitch.
Death is a bitch.
Bob Barker passed at the ripe old age of 999. He almost got it.
Couldn't go over.
He almost got it. Get away from there.
Death, get away from there, Grim Reaper.
Or Loki.
God of Mischief. Hey, Little DMX. Yeah, there you go. Bob Barker. I mean, I feel like Price is Right was always one of those shows.
You're home from school. You got you got your little like soup your mom makes ya.
A plate of toast or something.
Some toast. It's that, and then it's Jerry Springer. Yeah, I would watch. Being home, I would watch Price is Right, and then Jerry Springer, then All My Children.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking terrible. Like,
yeah,
I mean, I get 99, nothing to stop
I thought
it.
he fucking died.
Oh, I thought he died like 4 years ago.
Yep. I thought when I heard it, I hate to say it, when I heard it, I was like, oh, is it like the anniversary of his death?
Yeah.
Like, no.
Well,
like his 0 anniversary. Yeah.
Are you online right now looking to see if anyone else has died while we're doing this?
No, I should. Shit, right? Fuck. Thank you for letting me know.
Next up. Now,
unfortunately, next up.
Yeah, unfortunately. I'm gonna do this one first.
Okay.
Terry Funk. Again, father of hardcore wrestling. Yes. Again, not my total favorite style of wrestling, but I also respect it when it's done well. And Terry Funk fucking did it well.
100%. I don't want to say ironically, but I saw a. I'm trying to pull it up real quick. Ooh, I gotta watch that video. It was a. It was talking about the history of the Funks, because it was something. It's a obviously a gap in my. It's territories. It's stuff like that. Let me try to real quick see who put it out. It might have been like Dave Knows Wrestling or something like that. Like, I only follow a few specific wrestling YouTubers. I think it might be Dave Knows Wrestling. I'm still doing a check. But it was interesting because him and Dory had a very interesting career. Mm-hmm. And Funk's the guy who would never retire. Like, and that's the joke. Like, he would always...
I think they had to force him to retire.
Yeah, because Homeboy, he was getting old, and unfortunately he It was Dave Knows Wrestling. It's a video called The Funk Family. It's like 15 minutes. It talks about, I guess Dory Sr. and then Dory Jr. and Terry, making it in Texas and then going to the NWA, both becoming NWA champions, going to WWF, WCW, ECW, etc., etc., etc. Really making that promotion, ECW, Terry Funk did. Because I think he was like that legend that brought a little credibility
at the first.
Yes.
Yeah, at the first
November, whatever.
No.
What, the first pay-per-view?
Barely Legal?
Might have been, yeah.
I think it was Barely Legal. The one where, like, the power...
three-way, right?
Where the power just cut. Like,
I don't know the details. Yeah. But I think it was what, Scorpio,
Raven?
Sabu, and
Raven?
Funk? I don't know. No way to know. I hate it, but sorry. Terry Funk.
Terry Funk is just involved in so many matches that you're just like, cool, Terry Funk.
Yes. Terry Funk was there.
And then, I don't know, this one hit me hard.
This one was fucked. Oh, man. Yeah. It's one thing when wrestlers who have lived a long, healthy life pass.
Yeah.
It's a thing when they don't. And Wyndham Rotunda, and also better known as Bray Wyatt.
Yes.
Passed this week at like 36, I believe.
36, yeah.
Due to heart complications with after having COVID-19.
Yeah.
Terrible, man, because
fucking genius.
He's leaving 2 kids, a wife, a girlfriend, a
partner.
Wife.
They married, yeah.
His brother, his father, both wrestled in the WWE. Uncles, in the business for a while.
Fucking best friend, fucking Brody Lee,
Brody Lee passed several years ago when he was with AEW. It's a shame,
It is because this one, I don't know. I because they came around the same time as I want to say as the Shield, almost.
Around
maybe like a year or so after,
within a calendar year.
Yeah, you all right?
Little DMX again.
Spear Bray Wyatt
is but I think WWE did a very classy thing with kind of doing a
SmackDown was like they rearranged
a
everything.
Tribute show, which was good because he was a character that needed a little more than a just a 10 bell. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the fact that they still do 10 bell salutes because I think that's a tradition that should live.
Absolutely.
To quote Terry Funk, forever. And I'm glad they did that, and I'm glad they stopped the presses and did something for him. And did something for his former coworkers. You know what I mean? Like guys like Kevin Owens, Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins. Like they all kind of were in developmental with him. They worked with him. They traveled with him. I'm sure.
I mean,
they wrestled with him. Against him.
Unfortunately, Alexa Bliss wasn't able to make it.
Right. Yeah.
Which honestly, sucks that she couldn't. But probably the best thing for her. She's super pregnant.
Right.
So that stress would not have been good for her at all. But, it just I like seeing that. I'm just I think you texted me.
Yeah,
and I was just like,
I texted you the thing with Terry Funk.
Right, I don't know how I heard about Bray then.
I think we posted it all in the
maybe
Discord. Yeah,
and I was just looking at this. I was just like,
it was insane.
I need to put my phone away, and I was just like.
Because
that's not real. This is a work.
Bray was such a interesting mind in wrestling. Even when at the beginning of the whole Bray Wyatt down in it might have been FCW still at the time.
It was
into
FCW.
NXT, that whole thing and just how maybe the ball was dropped or whatever. He just kept going. He kept doing and trying to motivate. And then the stuff with the Fiend was interesting to the fact that again they dropped the ball because it was so this is popular. Pal, let's put the belt on him, and let him lose the Goldberg. But he never needed it. He never needed to be the champ. But he was just a very interesting and creative character that I'm sure in a vacuum could have succeeded very well. And this next run, I know people were burnt previous, but I was excited for it. You know what I mean? But I
was like, him being off TV for so long, I was
and now we know why. But Bray Wyatt without Vince McMahon could have been something special.
Absolutely.
Not to say that he wasn't special, but I'm saying something bigger, more akin to what he wanted.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But, I mean, just an incredibly interesting personality. Yeah, I don't know. It sucks. It sucks.
It does. And
especially so young.
Yeah. Younger than fucking us.
Yeah.
It kills me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, what the fuck have I done?
Right.
Like, yeah. But no, I mean,
so,
you know, I mean, I know they've been doing a lot of the, they've been doing, like, you know, wrestlers have been doing a lot of shit on, like, YouTube, like I saw the Seth Rollins one, I lost it. I was just like, I just can't. The Miro one was rough, too.
The Becky at the end of Raw,
yeah,
holding the
Bray
armband up and just kind of like holding it together, but not really. That was tough.
That was tough, yeah.
That was
like,
tough to watch.
I watched, I watched a video where it was Sammy, Owens, Gallows, and holy shit, not Machine Gun Kelly. Holy shit, Anderson.
Okay.
Anderson and Gallows talking like. And then the ring announcer Samantha Irvin, who like she sang his, he's got the whole world. I was like, I can't. I'm out. I'm out on this.
It sucks that we have to have these like very emotional tributes after they pass.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, and Kevin Owens said probably the greatest thing was just like, he's like, I want, JoJo, because, he married the old ring announcer, JoJo, and he's like, I want them to know that, you have about 50 to 60 people who will do anything for you right now.
That's beautiful.
Which is awesome. Like, it's almost like when a fireman or, like, a police officer passed, like, they come
Brody
together.
Lee passed also.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Same thing. Like, it's the whole wrestling community as a large.
And it's like...
It's a big business, but it's also not. Like, a lot of these people might have wrestled in a bingo hall together, might have traveled together, might have been sleeping on the same couch, you know what I mean? Like, might have made millions of dollars together, but
apparently, like, Bray offered, like, when Drew McIntyre was, like, flat out broke, he offered him and Sheamus a spot to sleep on, on his floor in the apartment. And apparently Bray was a big party guy, and Drew was just like, no, I can't keep up with you. I can't.
That's pretty funny.
It was like, but like, it's, seeing these, like, these fucking 6 foot, like, 7 foot dudes just breaking down. You're just like, what? Oh my fucking God, I can't.
They're only human, man.
I know. It's just, it sucks. It's rough. But, all you can do is just kind of learn from these people.
Yeah.
And kind of be like, because from what they were all saying, is like, he was one of the most genuine, sweetest guys you'll ever fucking
That's
meet.
Really what it's all about. Same thing with Brody Lee.
Yeah. And like, oh my God. And the stuff with Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman, like, oh my God. I was just like, this is...
That's tough, yeah.
Oh my God. Like, those two are probably just like emotional roller coasters right now. Like,
that's for sure.
So, it sucks. But.
So, to unfortunately recap, rest in power to Jimmy Buffett, Arlene Sorkin, Bob Barker, Terry Funk, and Wyndham Rotunda. Let's clink it up.
Hopefully next episode we don't have any.
Clink it up. Okay, Tommy.
Drink my feelings away.
There you go. Like we all do. And I think that does it for Blitzkrieg News.
Yeah, fucking A, yes. Chris!
Yes, Tom!
Fuck have you been up to?
What have I been up to?
Yeah.
Did I talk about Peace Walker last time? I don't know. I know we had a big Metal Gear Solid episode last episode.
The fuck are you doing watching that?
Oh, well, we'll talk about that.
Might have to take Hulu away from you. I don't approve of that.
We'll talk about that. We'll get to there.
No, I approve.
Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. I finished. And by finished, I mean I'm done with this game. What do I mean by that? So, Peace Walker is a in-canon edition of Metal Gear Solid, the franchise. It takes place between Metal Gear Solid 3 If Portable Ops is canon, then it takes place between Portable Ops and Ground Zeroes, Metal Gear Solid 5. So it's in that time period. It deals with Big Boss, basically having a grassroots army nation that kind of doesn't listen to anybody, just wants to be an army without borders. The whole thing. That's his whole thing.
Is that like Doctors Without Borders?
That is like Doctors Without Borders,
okay, cool.
Yes. So basically it's like, hey, we're doctors, but we don't align ourselves with anyone's political beliefs. They're the same thing. We're soldiers, we don't align ourselves with political beliefs. Think like private militaries, but more noble, I guess. Like, you know, they'll do the good stuff for like. I understand that. In real life, I understand that. But like, if they're like, well, these people got nukes, we got to stop them. All right, we'll help you out. Not like, oh, you're gonna pay me more. Okay, cool, we'll do that. Like, you know, we don't go to that yet. I mean, I don't know what Metal Gear Solid 5 does, but I'm sorry. Peace Walker originally came out for the PSP. So it is a portable game. Like, the missions are very bite-sized. Okay. Like, it's really like maybe 1, 2, 3 areas, and then a cutscene, and then you're in the next mission, okay?
Okay.
Which was very good. It was very quick. In that respect. It deals with Snake, who he still wants to refer himself as because he doesn't want to really accept the term of Big Boss. He is in, I believe, Colombia, in Central America, and he's trying to. The CIA is there developing some artificial intelligence weapon. So he's got to go in and try to stop it because this artificial intelligence weapon is nuclear capable, and in the person who's the main antagonist, who works for the CIA, whose name is Hot Coldman. He's basically like, the best way to deter the world from nuclear annihilation is to have the biggest gun. And also, it's artificial intelligence, so we will shoot this gun. Because humans won't. Humans, he says, like, humans, like, are the only thing that's keeping us from not destroying ourselves is that we have self-preservation. But if we go, if the world is up against a entity that will fucking shoot, then we won't shoot. Does that make sense?
Nothing about Metal Gear makes
that is very true. I tried watching.
Like, there's this video on TikTok that it tries to explain everything, and it's one friend explaining it to another friend, and it was just like our Metal Gear Solid, where I'm just like,
yeah. I tried to watch. I think
cool. I like putting that motherfucker in a locker with some C4.
Of course, gameplay wise, it is very fun.
No, it is.
It is very stripped down though. So like where the gameplay evolves all the way up to Metal Gear Solid 5. You can see where the bones are here, because like you are basically kidnapping people to put them in your own personal army, and then once you get your staff, you can then make them, put them into research and development to get better weapons, or you can put them in or you can put them into medical, so like you can develop better health items, or put them into intel, so you find out more about your missions before you go into that. Like it is very micromanagey. In that respect, which I think kind of does the whole mother-based stuff in Metal Gear Solid 5. Go right ahead.
I deal with enough micromanaging in real life. I don't fucking need it in my video games.
I understand that, but I can picture them being like, oh, I have a PSP right here. Like, what sort of, like, stuff can you
print,
do?
Monkey, print!
Basically, yeah. But they could be, like, sitting on a bus. Oh, I want to move this guy to here, like, just little, other ththings going on.
No, I get it.
It is also very online focused, from what I understand. I don't play games online, but like you can, because like the PSP was huge in Japan, especially after like Monster Hunter hit that series. You got to pay or something. Is that what that was? Okay, maybe. Once Monster Hunter hit that system, everybody got it, and everybody was playing online. So then they were like, "All right, cool. You can get like 3 other people to play missions." So they did that. The bosses were giant. Like you had a giant tank, you had a giant fucking helicopter drone thing.
The face I make when you're talking about Metal Gear is probably about the same face you make when I'm talking about Final Fantasy.
Probably you're right. We'll find out when we do our Final Fantasy 14 episode, actually.
Made 2 more characters.
Where I fell off, I beat the story. I beat chapter 1 through chapter 4. Okay, chapter 5 is kind of like an epilogue where you have to play more side missions, which if this is a portable game and that's all you got, and like you're building your team up for your squads or whatever the fuck, you've got no problem doing that.
Stop with me, squad.
Right. I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to keep replaying missions, because you have to replay missions, and then like, oh, a prisoner escaped, you got to go catch him. That happens 5 times.
Fuck that.
But what happens is, because the prisoner escaped,
that's someone else's problem.
It was a very high. He was like he's the main bad guy.
Yeah.
But it turns out that the main bad guy was a distraction from this other turncoat who takes over the Metal Gear you've been developing and tries to fight. Like I've been Metal Gear Solid Fever is a high pitch right now, because I played Peace Walker, because the Master Collection is coming out, because of I just played Peace Walker. We did the episode, and I've been watching I think it was on GameStop or something, GameSpot. They did like almost like a 3-hour timeline, because it does every game somehow, some way, and they're not all canon, but whatever. And just watching it, I'm like, what the fuck did I even play? I don't even know what I played. Like, these games exponentially get more and more complex.
Right.
But I kind of like that, because I'm like, this is just fucking stupid. This is so stupid.
Agreed.
Like, this person who was a 16-year-old prisoner of war, it turned out to be a spy for the enemy.
Jesus Christ. Fucking goddamn Metal Gear.
Metal Gear, baby. Anyway, so, yeah, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker.
More shit for the cutting room floor.
Yeah, Tom's post-urination. I liked it.
Holy shit, dude, that piss, that's what I've been up to.
There you go, that's good. I liked it.
Good.
We watched Creed 2.
Who's this we shit?
Me and my girlfriend.
Okay. You're saying we, like I was
I'm
fucking there.
I'm sorry. Me and my girlfriend watched Creed 2.
I allowed you to watch Creed 3.
You did give us the permission, which we appreciate. Creed 2 is good. Creed
Kind
2
of broke my heart to do that.
Well, listen.
You guys would have done it anyway.
No, that's not true. That's not
Bullshit!
True. No, that's not true. I wanted to wait, and then you said, go right ahead. And so then that opened the door.
I was really high when I told
All right,
when I
well,
gave you that permission.
Don't do drugs, kids.
It's not drugs, it's marijuana. Oh, I got to visit the spot.
Anyway,
I'm
Creed 2 is really good. Creed 2 is
real good.
Apollo versus... Adonis versus Ivan Drago's son.
Yeah.
Victor Drago. And it's just more... It's basically... So, if Creed was a little bit of Rocky 1 and 2, this is Rocky 4. 100%. Like, and a little bit of 3.
Yeah,
yes, and a little bit of 3.
He's a little too big for his britches.
Yes.
Yep.
100%. And I think we watched it before we did the Rocky episode. I don't remember.
What, Rocky 2?
No, Creed 2. Yeah. I think we did, right? Yeah, so I did enjoy it still. So did, Jen enjoyed it as well.
Good.
Creed 3, though. So Creed 3, I thought... you got, what's the cat's name again?
Jonathan Majors.
Choke artist. Choke artist, yeah. It's B-Rabbit, don't choke. It's an 8 Mile reference. Why don't you just lick this plate? How about that?
I probably will.
Okay.
No, we're gonna price.
We'll just mainline some cinnamon sugar. Okay. Get the. You gonna dollar bill out?
Yeah.
Cash.
Well,
I'll put this on TikTok right now.
Well, first I gotta get the credit card. I gotta get the
probably.
credit card to cut it up first.
If I put a disclaimer and said that it's not drugs, don't do this at home, it might be okay.
Just this fucking idiot do it.
Yeah. Creed 3...
Why is I'm running around like forever?
Creed 3, I believe, it was directed by Michael B. Jordan. Deals with...
Or he produced it.
I think he directed. Deals with... Nobody knows. Deals with him being reintroduced to a running buddy of his back in the day, whose name escapes me. But it's a typical Rocky style name, like it's got some weight to it. It's got some punch to it. And
Damian Anderson.
I think it's like Dirty Damian Anderson or
He
Dirty
did direct
Dame
it.
or Diamond Dame.
Yeah.
And it's very fine. It's basically more of. It's more of. I think Adonis. I don't want to spoil it because you should watch it because you are very much invested into the franchise. Adonis can't fight him, but goddamn, he's got to fight him. You know what I mean? Which is typical Rocky stuff, which is fine. Does it deal with... No, I think Creed 2 dealt with that. Creed 2 had a sequence after he got beat up, like, of him trying to recover, right? Which I thought was probably one of the best parts of 5. Was Rocky coming back from Russia, the USSR.
USSR!
And,
Japan!
Alright, okay. And
USA!
Right?
Sorry.
And dealing
You set
with...
me off!
I did, yeah. Brazil! And dealing with
China!
the ramifications of getting punched in the head for a fucking living. Yeah, Creed 2, I think, had that also.
I fucking do that for a living.
Right. But I mean, nobody's watching... Nobody's buying your story, Tom, for millions of dollars.
Because I ain't write it yet.
Well, you should. Listen, Sylvester Stallone sold his dog to make Rocky, and then he bought that dog back.
I believe it was the Mastiff.
I think so, too. It's the one he got a tattoo on.
Yeah. I forget it. Rocky 2, Creed, Rocky was in, right?
Rocky 2, Apollo Creed?
No. I'm sorry. Rocky was in Rocky.
In Creed 2.
That's what I meant. Yes. Because that was the ending with when he goes to see his son.
Yes. Which was a very nice...
By Peter... Played by Peter Vatamel Lasagna.
Peter Petrelli is his name.
Oh.
His name is Milo.
Yeah, Milo Lasagna.
You know Heroes isn't available to stream?
Even on Peacock?
Yeah, I checked.
But that was like their thing.
I know.
Because I was thinking about going back.
Yeah, I was like, I'll watch season 1 again, and then we'll see what happens. Creed 3 is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
It's really nothing to write home about. It's got good cinematography. It's definitely Michael B. Jordan flexing, like, yeah, I've watched anime before. I can make a live action anime. Like, they actually do the whole, like, Goku, Vegeta punch each other spot.
Oh, okay.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, that was also from Rocky 3.
Was it?
Yeah, at the end, when Apollo and Rocky...
No, they connect. Like, mid-fight.
So did they!
No, I thought didn't they freeze frame?
They freeze framed.
Yeah, but you actually see it.
Rocky 3 ending. Ding, ding.
I don't know what that quote is for.
I think it was.
And don't say Rocky 3.
Alright, so it was fine.
It was fine, yeah. You should still watch it because you're invested in the.
Oh, dude, I love the fucking. Yeah. I love the series.
Yeah. And then, but later in my life, me and my girlfriend, we started watching New Girl.
Oh, girlfriend doesn't have a name now?
Jen.
Okay,
I'm sorry, I don't want to be
I don't know, you said it before.
I did, and I felt weird because I wanted to be private.
Calm down, shut up, get over it.
Nobody listens anyway.
Exactly. I barely listen.
New Girl stars, it's a Zooey Deschanel vehicle, 100%. Correct. Who I really don't think I've ever seen her in anything. Mm-hmm. But I've only seen parodies of her.
I still get her and her sister mixed up hard.
Well, because they're blood related. If you're going to tell me her
and they look like fucking
Katy
twins.
Perry or something, I'd be like, okay, yeah, they look alike.
I've gotten her and Katy Perry mixed up too.
Sure, they look alike.
Yeah.
But this is a Zooey Deschanel vehicle if I ever did see one in my life. However, I was curious in this series because I've seen a lot of clips online, and a lot of it's dealing with the boys, dealing with Schmidt and Nick, Jake Johnson, and whatever the fucking other guy's voice of
Peter B. Parker.
Yes, yep. Exactly. I think he's my favorite character because he's just very he's dry wit. He's very funny.
He's someone we would hang out with.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
and then mock. Yeah. Behind their back.
And so Zooey Deschanel's character Jess is very over the top. At least in the first few episodes, but now everything's kind of smoothing out a little bit as the season progresses. So it's like, all right, she's just a little nutty. It's not. Yeah. It's not. This is gonna be weird to say. You hate this phrase. I appreciate what they're doing, but it doesn't. It's not funny to me, but it's entered. I told Jen, this show is a delight. Like I'm watching it, I'm like, I'm enjoying what I'm watching, but I'm not laughing. I can understand the humor.
Change Hulu.
Yeah, change Hulu password. Log out all users.
No, I would never do that. Because I don't remember the fucking password.
There you go. But yeah, no, I'll keep watching it. Yeah. Just for that, for those.
You know what? They're what?
Funny story. They're 22 minutes.
22 minutes exactly, without commercials.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the money right there.
Fucking
That's all I've been up to.
That was just like, do you want to pay $5 more for no commercials? Yes.
That's what we do with Peacock. So
yeah. So what? Peacock is now what? $10?
Yeah, 11 or some shit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Next billing cycle, brother.
Yeah. What
have you been up to?
I purchased the game WrestleQuest.
Interesting. I remember. So funny. We were talking about this, and I think you were like, whatever.
I thought it was something else.
I
thought it was that fucking AEW bullshit mobile game.
Oh. Okay.
That it was like...
Oh, the GM?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. I was like, yo, fuck that. And then I'm seeing gameplay, I'm like, that shit looks fun.
So explain what WrestleQuest is.
It's a JRPG, Japan role-play game.
Well, it can't be JRPG if it's not made in Japan.
They market it as a classic JRPG.
Okay.
I stand
corrected.
So I thought you were actually like wrestlers going around. No, you're toys going around.
That is something I didn't realize either.
I didn't realize that, and I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, because there's like Saturday morning cartoon / action figure motifs.
And I thought like you get to customize your character a little bit more.
Doesn't seem like it, right?
No.
Which from what I'm understanding.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Whatever. It's a very classic RPG.
Right.
There's a lot of like button prompts, like hit Y. Okay, you hit them against the rope. Now hit A, and like
so it's more action.
Like
instead of just like menu based, like Final Fantasy 1.
No, it has menu based. So
but
like
you have
if
to
you
keep going,
right? So like if you hit
like Super Mario RPG,
so exactly like like if you just hit B, which is to strike, you go up to the guy, hit him. It tells you to hit B, right? And then if they hit against the ropes and come back to you, they tell you to hit A, so you can hit them again.
All right, so you can.
But it's like but it goes fucking fast.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, where the fuck are these buttons on this goddamn controller?
Sure. What are you playing it on right now?
Switch.
Okay. It is, Nation, if you're interested and you have a Netflix account, from what I understand, it is available through Netflix.
Really?
You can, yeah. I did download it. I didn't play it, though, because I heard it plays awful on the phone. But yeah, see? So Netflix has games, everybody. If you have a Netflix subscription, it's within your Netflix subscription.
Son of a bitch, I didn't know that.
Honestly, I think you're playing it probably
the better way.
Yeah. Because like you're playing, so I did download the game Immortality. It was the person who did the game Her Story and Telling Lies. It's available on Game Pass, but only on the Series X and S. But it's available through Netflix. I guess real quick, I mean, like, I'm not gonna fucking go through the game list, but check it out if you have a Netflix subscription on your phone.
And if you like it, download it on one of the actual
That's what
consoles.
I think. Honestly, that's what I would be doing.
Yeah.
I would be
it's
just
like
kind of demoing it. And
it's not terrible.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's fun.
You're enjoying it?
I am.
Perfect.
I am. Yeah. A lot of, like, you start off, the town you start off in, it has a statue dedicated to Macho Man.
There's a lot of that, right? A lot of real life wrestlers.
The other town the town I'm in currently that I keep dying in, has a statue dedicated to Junkyard Dog because it's a junkyard town.
Nice.
And then there's like an Andre the Giant one.
There's Jake the Snake, I know.
Yep.
I think Jeff Double J.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
With a guitar.
Whoa! Spoiler alert.
I know.
I
still gotta get the Final Fantasy bundle.
Well, listen, Tom's Ember's coming up.
I know.
Just slow your fucking roll,
but
my
it's
guy.
Not fucking. I don't think it's physical. I don't know. Whatever.
Anywho, so that's what you've been playing. What else you been up to?
I started watching One Piece, the Netflix
show. MJF's favorite show. I just saw on Twitter.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I don't watch this nerd anime bullshit, but this show's incredible.
It's good.
Yeah?
Like, I never watched the anime. I know of the anime.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And the manga, obviously, because, working at Borders for fucking ever. It's cool. Like, they do, like the main character, Luffy, has, like, stretchy powers. They do very well.
Okay.
I'm more interested in his, like, companions that he's, like,
his buddies,
scooping
his party,
up. So, I'm, like, pretty good. Like,
nice.
I'll probably finish it by next time we record.
What? So, so we were talking about this off air. I saw a trailer for it, but it was really just dealing with the villains. Mm-hmm. And I liked what I was looking at. Not really understanding it, but I'm like, oh, all right. Like, they're going all in, basically, like that. So, and it reminds me of, which I've never seen, Speed Racer.
The movie?
Did you see Speed Racer, the movie?
Yeah.
And they were just like, yeah, this is Speed Racer, the movie.
Yeah.
Like, we're doing Speed Racer. We're not like taking that and making it our own,
right.
like Ghost in the Shell or something like that. But like, they're like, no, we're making a live action that.
Right.
And this is what this seems like. They're making a live action that. They're not trying to like, like what Cowboy Bebop did.
From what I understand, they've redeemed themselves with fucking Cowboy Bebop.
With One Piece.
Yeah.
Right.
So, from what I'm understanding, because from what I'm gathering, the captains of the ships all the captains seem to have special powers.
Well, yeah, it wouldn't be fun anime.
Like, you have this clown dude who can, like, break his body apart. You have this other guy who's, like, he has super speed and he has, like, these blades.
Right.
Like Freddy Krueger hands.
Right.
Luffy has stretchy powers. He's the captain of the ship, and like
he took a bite of gum from what I understand. From
devil
the 4
fruit.
Kids,
devil fruit. That's what they call it.
Not in the 4 Kids version when it was on the Fox box or whatever the fuck back in the day.
So like, and from what I understand, it's not like that in the anime. The anime, like some of the captains, they're just fucking brutal fighters,
right?
Like,
all right, so this is a little more of a spectacle. So,
it's making me want to check out the anime itself.
Okay.
So I probably will.
Okay. What about reading the mangas?
No, there's too many. If I have the option to watch or read, I'll watch.
Fair. That's understandable.
Yeah.
I was just about to look something up as far as One Piece is concerned, but I completely forgot.
The dude who plays the main character, Luffy, not One Piece. I thought his name was One Piece.
Well, the One Piece is the treasure,
yes,
right?
Yeah. I thought One Piece was his name.
Gotcha.
He kind of looks like how he acts, like kind of gives me like Andrew Garfield vibes.
Okay.
Like kind of like Boy Next Door, like yeah, fucking I'm trying to do good. Like
just chilling.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So,
all right. Not bad.
And very enjoyable. It's 8 episodes. Each episode's like 45 to an hour. So,
that's it, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
You've probably been through it
it's one season done. That's
right
it.
now, yes.
Right now. Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
I don't know if they'll go as far as like the anime, which is 1,084.
Yeah. No, fair.
So
I remember what I was going to go.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Very good show though. But that's all I've been up to.
But we've been up to something.
Oh,
we started a little show on Disney Plus called Ahsoka.
Yes.
Yeah.
So fucking good.
This is really good.
We're what, 3 episodes in?
3 episodes in as per recording, yes.
Yep. As per posting, probably
also
4
3.
episodes.
Well, yeah, because they come out like Tuesday night or some shit like that. No, I'm not going to do that. I'll keep watching Wednesday. Yeah. Ahsoka's really good. Ahsoka starring Rosario Dawson as the titular Ahsoka Tano. This takes place in the...
After Jedi?
It takes place after Jedi. It takes place after Book of Boba Fett.
So
before Force Awakens.
We don't get a Vader showdown.
Correct. Vader's done and dead. Unless you get a Force projection, you might see Hayden Christensen. I don't know.
No, he's been in...
They refer to him in the trailers, yeah. But I don't know. Was that Obi-Wan footage?
No, I mean, that would be real dick if they did that to us.
Well, why wouldn't they?
God damn it, because I want to see them fucking make some sort of peace with each other.
No, they won't. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of the... I mean, listen, if Anakin shows up as a Force ghost and apologizes, then we'll see.
Yeah.
But who knows, you know?
Makes me sad in the pants.
I apologize for that. What doesn't make me sad in the pants? Some of the cast members, let me tell you. This blonde...
like David Tennant voicing Huang.
David Tennant is good. So Huang... I was looking this up. He was a character in like a very throwaway episode of the Clone Wars. He was teaching
I thought he was throwaway in
not Rebels. No,
Rebels.
Because I looked him up because I'm like, should I know this character?
Yeah.
He has a very familiar face. You know what I mean? It turns out he's a High Republic robot,
right?
Or droid, I guess they call him. And I guess he was just in the Jedi Temple. I know, yeah. He was just in the Jedi Temple for a long time, teaching. I think he was in that the episode with the Padawans, where we first met the like that Wookiee.
Right before Order 66.
Well, obviously, yes. This was definitely like season 6 Clone Wars, not final season Clone
Bullshit.
Wars. Yeah. But I think he was there teaching the young Padawans. Maybe then they were making their lightsabers or some shit. I forget. The last season was not the final season, but the season 6 was like, yeah. But yeah, David Tennant voices
Huang.
Yes, voices Huang.
Huang.
We also have we talked about him earlier, Ray Stevenson.
Yes, R.I.P.
As Balin Skull, kind of the big bad. I don't want to use the phrase Dark Jedi, because Dark Jedi is a dumb phrase.
Sith. Almost
but he's
Sith.
not a Sith.
Almost Sith.
Yeah, like
he's using a red fucking lightsaber. He's a goddamn Sith.
Lightsaber.
He's an Inquisitor?
No, that's two different things.
Alright, stop yelling at me. I'm a comic nerd. That was Star Wars movie.
That's fine. But Ray Stevenson
was there.
Ray Stevenson's got an apprentice, or I guess an apprentice, because she has the little braids. That character's name is Sin Hattie.
Yes,
she's pretty good. I like her.
She's quite a card.
She's quite the card. Over on the good team, you got Sabine and Hera. Hera being played by Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yes.
This is Rebels fans. The Rebels fans are eating good on this, because you're getting a lot. That's where we got Thrawn in the new continuity. So you're getting Thrawn in the live action. Thank you, Rebels, for this. You've got Ezra going to probably be showing up more than likely.
He annoyed me.
No.
Really? No. When you saw the holograph image of it, I was like, oh god, I want to punch him.
I guess because he didn't in the cartoon. He was very static. I don't know what that was. He was bitch. Okay, well, there's that. But this is good Star Wars.
It is.
Very excited. I think it's only 8 episodes or something like that. It's short, if I remember correctly.
It's 8 episodes.
Very excited for more Ahsoka.
Cannot fucking wait for more fucking Ahsoka. I'm all in on this. It's so goddamn good.
You tweeted that night after watching both episodes.
Yeah,
Tom never tweets.
I've been
posts an X.
I've been tweeting a lot, Xing a lot.
I saw that. Yeah. We're big fans of Ahsoka. Ahsoka's probably got to be the biggest Star Wars character not in a live-action movie.
Yeah. And this pisses me off because the prequels sucked.
Yes.
And you just fucking sit there and you watch something like this. You watch something like Obi-Wan. You watch something like Boba Fett. Mandalorian.
Dude,
and you're fucking telling me you can't fucking do something good like these fucking shows? Fuck you, Catherine Kennedy.
Listen, I'm not putting the blame at anybody.
Fuck you.
I think there's just a lot of...
It sucked.
The machine is... I agree.
Fuck Rian Johnson.
Oh my god, okay.
Fuck J.J. Abrams. Fuck them all.
Okay.
Do your homework. Learn something about Star Wars.
Right. Dave Filoni, not a phony.
Idiots.
Thankfully, is...
Or Jon Favreau, not... I don't know.
I mean, I think Jon Favreau just was like, yeah, I like Star Wars. I'll put my name on this. Yeah. I mean, so did fucking... I don't know.
God damn it, look what fucking Jon Favreau has given us.
Okay.
Boiler Room.
Chef! Also.
Did he do Chef?
I think, yeah, he was in Chef. He might have started directing.
Oh, I thought you said Shaft.
Damn right.
Chef is... You want to talk something fucking fully fictional of this guy?
Jon Favreau banging Sofia Vergara?
And Scarlett Johansson, I think. So is Scarlett Johansson his ex-girlfriend or his current girlfriend?
It's Adam Sandler mentality.
And I'm sitting there, I was like, fuck you, Jon Favreau. Neither of those beautiful women would fucking touch your ass.
Adam Sandler has the fucking lists of, tail in movies. Kate Beckinsale, Selma Hayek. Ridiculous. Yeah. Even, the actress who played Veronica Vaughn in Billy Madison. I'm not a
Sonya
Drew
Blade?
Barrymore character. Oh, yeah, what did I say? Oh, well, yeah, Sonya Blade. Yeah, same actress.
Never Drew Barrymore fan?
Yeah, no.
Yeah?
No. Or Raquel...
Rodriguez?
No, not Raquel Rodriguez. The actress Arquette. No, Roxanne Arquette. Is her name Roxanne Arquette? From Little Nicky?
I've never seen Little Nicky.
You should keep it that way. It's not a great movie. But I thought it was stupid shit.
That's where my feud for Adam Sandler started.
Right.
Like, loved Billy Madison, loved Happy Gilmore, loved Waterboy.
Right.
And then fucking little Nicky comes out, I was like, I want to punch him as hard as I fucking can. And then I saw 8 Crazy Nights in theaters.
Oh, 8 Crazy Nights.
And I wanted to fucking murder myself. So
Kate Beckinsale, Jennifer Aniston.
This guy just looked up.
Looking up a list of
fictional
all
tale.
Selma Hayek. Bridget Wilson is the character who played Veronica Vaughn. Jessica Biel.
Selma Hayek.
Selma Hayek was in Just Go With It. Brooklyn Decker. There's a blonde little number. Julie Bowen. Wow, for Happy Gilmore. That's Julie Bowen? Wow. She got better with age. And also Hubie Halloween. Wow, okay. Going for 2. Winona Ryder. Drew Barrymore, we said I'm over. Drew Barrymore, I'm over. Are these ranking in reverse order? I mean, this is not
any fucking way.
Oh, the top is Kate Beckinsale. That makes sense. Anyway, that's all we've been up to.
No, it would have made more sense if it was Elizabeth Hurley.
She was no.
If he was able to pull Elizabeth Hurley, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great A.
That's all we've been up to.
And on that note, RudeNation, we are going to table our X-Men topic for the RudeBoyz Top 10 coming out on Xtember X, which is 10 in Roman numerals. So, for people who don't understand, it's September 10th. But Xtember X is when this comes out. It'll be about X-Men, X stories, X arcs.
Yeah.
All right. Which we're going to be recording right after this, so enjoy this energy level. But thank you for joining us. We're going to try to do another X-Men episode this month.
We will.
Our schedule's been a little wonky.
Our schedule?
My schedule, guy, fine.
Look, I'm just...
Calling it as you see it.
I'm always open.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Yep, I am.
Rim job talk.
What's a rim job?
So thank you for listening to this nonsense.
Yeah, no one listens.
On our social media platforms, we are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are on what was known as Twitter. We are on Threads. We're on TikTok. Just search for RudeBoyz469. And you'll find us there. Instagram's kind of our main home base, I suppose, for social media stuff. So that's pretty neat. We have a YouTube.
We have a YouTube?
Yes, we do.
Oh, shit.
Don't post anything, but that's fine. But no, you know what? I want to stream some... Body once told me. I want to stream some Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge.
Okay.
In lieu of the DLC. I think that'd be fun. And it's a beat-em-up. Okay. Last time we played a beat-em-up, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Which was Shredder's Revenge.
No, we played Final Fight recently, remember? And we kept throwing knives at each other.
Oh, yeah. Because you're an asshole.
Well, I didn't realize you could do that, and then Tom was like, okay.
Now I'm going to fucking... Now I'm going to fucking...
Friendly fire on beat 'em up shirt.
Seriously.
It's something else.
Dickhead.
So we're going to try to stream something, but that's youtube.com/ RudeBoyz469. I thought maybe you were distracted enough. You wouldn't have said anything. But that's there. Our old episodes are on there as well. Old episodes, and all episodes for that matter, you can find on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, TuneIn. But our home away from home, our X-Mansion, which constantly gets blown up, is going to be at rudeboyz.podbean.com.
Blow up that bean.
If you want to hit me up on social media, I'm at Tesherms, TEH_SHERMS.
If you want to get me, John Favreau, if you want to yell at me for saying that you can't pull any of the tail that you pull, you get me at Tommy.
Who's John Favreau married to right now?
Tommy_Cash80, and that's Cash with a K.
That is Cash with a K, yes.
It is.
Jennifer Aniston. Sorry. John Favreau. Favreau, R-E-A-U, partner. I'll just put, because that's the Joya Tillum. No, I have no idea who she is either, but good for you, John Favreau. Good for you, John Favreau. And on that note, Nation, thank you for joining us for the RudeBoyz Power Hour Plus. We'll see you
when we see you.
This has been a presentation of the RudeBoyz Podcast Network.
Oops.